What's going on, YouTube? So today we're going to talk about a scandal that's really been going on for a while now, and it's called the Fat Leonard Scandal. Now this scandal is pretty much a guy whose nicknamed Fat Leonard. He actually had Navy officials steer ships to where he was benefiting. So he being Fat Leonard. So Fat Leonard pretty much contacted these different ports and said that, hey man, I could get a Navy contract coming through, and then Fat Leonard will get some money, the Navy official will get some money, and for a while, it was a pretty happy go merry case. But we about to get into that article right now.
Dude, it's ugly boy, dude, it's ugly boy, dude, it's ugly boy, dude, it's ugly boy beats.
All right, here we go. So the ex-Navy captain latest to plead guilty in the Fat Leonard scandal. This was published February 2nd. So pretty much a former Navy captain pled guilty to bribery Wednesday, accepting nearly $68,000 in dinners, hotels, parties, and prostitution from a Malaysian defense contractor. Donald Hornbeck, who entered the plea in San Diego federal court, acknowledged that while directing the operations of combat ships in the 7th Fleet in the Western Pacific, he benefited Leonard Francis, or Fat Leonard, by steering ships to ports for service by contractors' Singapore-based company. Hornbeck also acknowledged that he shared confidential Navy information with Francis, according to a statement the U.S. Attorney's Office. Yes, you heard right. This man was giving up secret information to Leonard, pretty much to tell him where the ship is going to be and when the ship was going to be there, so that Leonard could get the money. And so when whatever officer he was bribing at the time arrived at the port, Leonard would pretty much take care of him, saying like, hey, here goes some cash, here goes some parties, here goes some girls, enjoy yourself, thank you for business. And that was going on for a very long time. Back to the article. Hornbeck is one of 34 Navy officials and defense contractors, including Francis, accused of a fraud and bribery scheme that, among others, provided Glenn Defense Marine Asia with classified ship schedules, allowing them to beat competitors and overcharge for services. 29 defendants have pleaded guilty. The scheme cost the Navy some $35 million. So yes, it's not just this one person. It's many people who are involved. And why do they say bribery? It's because sometimes people know information, but they don't come forward and pretty much do the right thing and tell, right? So they could have emailed these people's bosses. They could have talked to the attorney's office before and just pretty much said that, hey, this guy is doing a whole bunch of shady stuff. I don't approve of it. I think he needs to be removed from lack of confidence of his ability to lead, and then everything would have been done. But bribery is a mug, because then if you tell on this person, a lot of people feel like their careers, their families might have been in jeopardy. And you never know, man. People get threatened all the time. So all of that stuff is going to come out later. But back to the article. While scores of the Navy's officials were partying with Leonard Francis, a massive breach of national security was in full swing. Today, another participant has admitted that he lost his way, allowing greed to replace honor and duty as the driving force of his life. Hornbeck, 61 years old, of Greenfield, Indiana, is scheduled to be sentenced in September. He could face up to 15 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. So yeah, there you have it. A lot of us go through these trainings and we think it's like, man, why are these people doing this, or they'll never do that. But it's not just junior sailors, it's also very senior sailors that these people target. When I mean by these people, I mean people like Leonard Francis. They will target people of power and give them a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of resources. You never know what people are using that money for. And so Fat Leonard is literally one of the people that will target people that have information. And you see, and you hear it, and you see it time and time again, that people will and have gave secret information when they weren't supposed to give that information out. Hopefully you learned something from this lesson, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.